Field goal try. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
Now a handoff, running right. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's 3rd and 7. Let's go. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And line. There is a lot of room to operate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Daniels gonna throw again. To the goal line and in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They motion the slot man left. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll throw with Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Rangers. Get up.
The third quarter begins with a run. Past the 45. Still going. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 66 yards. They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is McLaurin. His drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready up. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Let's go.
He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get this up to the 44. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On play action, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete to McLeod. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now the lefty Penix on first down. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play. But those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Penix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go!
Now Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Slot receiver headed right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Go!
Right back to him on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now Penix to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Penix gonna throw again. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Penix. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Mooney in motion. Now Penix on 3rd, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to